Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday night. We got you in the building. Miss Emily, blessings. How are you doing, ma'am? Happy New Year's to you. I know I fired up a little bit early, and I know it's a little bit earlier than we usually go, but I got to go when I can go. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to run this a little bit earlier tonight, and then we're going to run Whatnot a little bit earlier, and that way maybe I can get done with shipping before 5 in the morning. That would be okay with me. First, we got to see who all's got the bell ring because, well, I went early and I could see that the alerts didn't go out. You got to love YouTube, man. Hello, Miss Annette. How are you doing, ma'am? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well today. How's MJ Squirrel doing tonight? Good to see you. Kevin from all the way down in Florida. How's the weather? It's good to see all y'all. I'm trying to get over here to the YouTube side of life. I apologize. Technology's great until it ain't. I'm telling you, my computer almost didn't even recognize me, and I've got it set up for my fingerprint recognition. So I called MJ. I was like, I don't know what to do. If this computer ain't recognizing my fingerprints, I don't know whose prints is gonna open this computer right now. I don't know what it was doing. It was having some kind of a brain fart. But it's let me back in now. So now I can get over here and hang out with all you awesome folks. Hello, Mr. Tom. MJ Squirrel said she got the notification. Hey, that's okay. She gets notifications. I never get notifications about her. So there you go. She told me that she has a new video up now, y'all, and I still ain't seen it. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to cruise over to her channel right now and go find out what the heck it was that she posted. Video. Oh, there we go. Knowing. This video was from a couple of days ago. Why don't I ever get the notifications? There you go. There's your message, MJ. I apologize. I'm a slacker. I'm her roommate and I never get the videos, y'all, so don't feel bad. Let me see. Let me see. We got Paco on the pole. What? What were you doing, Paco, on the pole? Okay, so I'm gonna go to shorts because I'm assuming that might be where her new post is at. Why aren't these in order? I'm so confused right now. I feel like they're not in order at all. They can't be, right? Maybe. Maybe. Is the bread the new one? What? The price of everything's getting crazy. MJ's paying $10 a loaf for bread, y'all. What the hell? Hey, MJ, I'm still only paying like $3 and some change. I'm just saying. Sticker shock, I guess. MJ, switch bread. Now's the time to switch. It's okay. If I put on it, it's gluten free. Can we play like it is? That ain't gonna work, is it? Hey, Mr. Tom Kinger, how you doing? It is cold, right? It will be in the 40s again tonight until tomorrow. Oh my goodness. Look, 40s is not bad at all. Right now, my thermostat's not even going to tell me what temperature it is because it does these little things, right? It thinks it's smart. It's part of this new integrated smart everything that we've got. So now what it says is temperatures to rise. It has an arrow pointing up. Thermostat looks like it's getting warmer, but it's not telling me the temperature. Come on now. Just wait. It'll give me the temperature here in a few minutes. when I really don't need it anymore. So I've seen that one. What else did I miss? Santa Claus. There we go. Dang, man, she got all kinds of videos I missed out on. You got some coffee in the mail, Jamaica. You're making me crazy. You're making me crazy with coffee commercials. I need some coffee in my cup. I've got some uncaffeinated. I can have caffeine now a little bit, so I got to drink the uncaffeinated that Miss Carolyn got me. I appreciate that, ma'am. There's shells mining in the building. Kevin, push some of that warm air this way, my friend. It was nice today, though. It was really nice out today. It was a good day to have to go do laundry and do other stuff. Hey, by the way, if you are shopping for stuff at Walmart and you look for it online at Walmart, 90% of that shit they don't even have in their stores. Just throwing that out there to you. True story. Took off out today, was like, okay, had my eye on some things. They had all this neat stuff on their little websites they have. They did not have 90% of it in the store. How am I supposed to pick anything up? Right. Well, Shaw's, it's because guess what they don't make in America? Surveillance cameras. I couldn't find one made in America surveillance camera. Tell me why I had to just, finally was like, you know what? It don't even matter at this point. I don't care just as long as I get another camera. Yeah, it's crazy. And they'll show you like, 50 different ones that Walmart has. Go to your Walmart and see how many of them they got in the store. I got to pick between two. You know what I mean? I shit you not. You go to their thing, it shows what, 15, 20 different freaking security cameras, different kinds. Walmart here carries two. That's it. So you're going to either pick the Roku system or you're going to pick the whatever the heck it is, the other one that I got because I don't have Roku. The lady there didn't know if it worked without Roku. I didn't want to find out. I just needed a separate camera, one I could play with on my cell phone. You know what I mean? Ah, it's absolutely crazy. These people, I'm telling you. Sam Walton, that guy, if it was true that people could flip over in their graves, he would have did flip overs, handstands, and some other stuff. Shells, but that's just it, buddy. I don't have a Roku TV. I'm not hooked up to Roku. I do have in Missouri. I don't have here in Oklahoma. So I don't. All of my internet is hooked up for my streaming and for business purposes, right? So yeah, trying to kind of keep it that way so I don't need a bunch of stuff all hooked up to the internet to where it's slowing down the Wi-Fi. Because God bless, I'm already paying for the highest speed they got here. And we all know how great that is, right? We can see how great that is all the time while I'm streaming. So, so we don't want to hook up anything else like a Roku TV or anything else to mess up everything. It's cool. I can just, the TV antenna thing hooks right into the Wi-Fi thing. It all just hooks together and runs its little thing. So I don't want to mess that up either. I'm not good with technology type stuff, y'all. I will break things. I mess stuff up. I was trying to look on the new cameras and mess with them and literally almost couldn't get back into my own computer anymore. And it's set on fingerprint recognition. It didn't want to recognize my prints. I was like, what? Can't nobody. I called MJ. I don't even know why. I don't know what I thought she was going to do. She can't. Her fingerprints ain't mine. She can't get into this thing that way. Ah, my internet is cell service. So there you go. Don't get me started with cell service because I had problems with that today too. And then I tried to call like umpteen people out of my phone listings. Did you know none of you all ever answered the phone during an emergency? It's okay for those anyone that's hearing this, and I know everybody's busy and got things going on, but I like never call people. I was really freaking out because I could not get a hold of anyone. Had no kind of phone service at all, and then I found out no, I did have phone service, just no one was answering the phone for me. I got messages later that was like, "Are you okay? What's going on?" Nothing. I'm good. Never mind. I was stuck somewhere away from home with no. I couldn't figure out why none of my messages was going through. Shells, it was crazy, man. I'm texting people, and I got a message from somebody, and they were kind of, having a moment of distress. So I was trying to get back to them in their moment of emergency, and then all of a sudden, none of my messages are going through to anybody. It keeps telling me find another way. I'm like, what? What does that mean? But whenever I turn on the data on my phone, then the messages would go out. And I'm like, what is happening right now, right? Why does it need my cell phone data to send out messages? I got cell phone time. You know what I mean? I pay my phone bill. I don't know. What the heck? Yeah, missing that. I never just like call, right? So you had to have known it's like Jeff done fell off the roof or something messed up done happened. I never call people. Like I could literally probably be dying somewhere and not call anyone. I called MJ panicking a while ago at the last minute because I'd been sitting here fighting with trying to get my computer for like 45 minutes and was like, that's it, I'm screwed. I got to start the stream. I can't get in the computer. At least if I call MJ, I can vent because this is crazy. Well, I bet you were because I don't call anybody. Yeesh. I almost called my mom, and then I thought, oh no, that really scared the shit out of her. I don't call her either. She'd been like, oh my God, the sky has fallen. What is happening right now? Speaking of my mom, God bless her. Mom, I got a big old box of Christmas goodies from my mom. So at Christmas time, y'all, my mom like breaks out the sweet tooth. Of course, she cannot have nuts and those kind of things. She does it anyways. So I'm sure that she probably suffered through some trips to the ER over eating the nuts that she's not supposed to while making some of these Christmas goodies that she makes every year. So last year in Florida, I got a box of them, and I got my box here yesterday. What? That's right. I got all kinds of homemade goodies, y'all. From peanut brittle to fudge to peanut butter snickerdoodle cookies, which is like one of my favorites in the world, right? So you got to have those. And yeah, MJ was like, what? That whole box is just candy? I was like, yeah, this is what she does. She will make that stuff, set it around the house. Family will come over. Each one of them will get like one or two pieces of each candy that she's made like 6 pounds of, and no one else eats it except for this guy in the past. Here's the problem. I love it, but I don't eat that much sweets now. When I was younger, I ate the sweets. I could just sit down and I would have smashed that whole box of goodies in like 2 days. Now, I don't know. My body just won't do it. I just can't eat that much sugar at a time. So, some of you all might get some of my mom's homemade treats is little bonus treats in your packages. I don't know. Just saying you might here in the future. I might have to make up some little goodie bags to go with the candies so that they can all find homes before they go to waste. Because I know in Florida I threw a bunch of them out. I know just like there, my roommate here said that they would eat the candy with me. Never ate any of it. That box of candy's been open there since yesterday. MJ, have you ate any of that candy? The answer is no, because she's not going to, because she's very picky about what she eats. And I get that and I respect it. So some of the rest of y'all got to let me know. Do you like peanut butter? Do you like chocolate? What kind of snacks do you like? I probably got something I could throw in your next order. Just saying. and it would be really cool. Jeff, you can freeze it. No, I can't, Miss Annette. I don't have a deep freezer here. I have a deep freezer in Missouri. That's a long ways from Oklahoma City. So here I have a deep freeze and a fridge that me and my roommate both share. There ain't room in that deal to be deep freezing candy. Are you kidding me? We barely get our groceries in there when we go grocery shopping. Where do you want me to put my food, Miss Annette? What I'm going to do is I'm going to eat as much as I can, and then I'm going to share some awesome treats with some of y'all. Hey, look, MJ says we just opened it earlier, though. I'm not, but look, I'm still going to share it with everybody because I promise you, not all of it'll get ate if I leave it here. This is what happened last year. I've learned this. Now, see, I figured out why. Because when I'm there in Missouri and she would give it to me, this is what I did, y'all. I would make up little bags and I would take it to church with me. And I would give it to people at church. You know what I mean? I'd be like, hey, kind of candy you like? They'd tell me. I'd give them a little bag of candy. So I would share that with them and I'd be like, hey, my mom made this. It's really cool. Tastes great. It's probably 90% gluten free. I'm sure of that because my mom can't eat gluten and things. So it's more than you and I can eat for sure. It is for fact. It's a box that I think weighed like 15 pounds, y'all. I'm telling you, I got a lot of candy. I'm good on snacks for a minute. That's a good idea, missing it. So, as we're sitting here discussing the awesome candy that I'm going to be sharing with some of you awesome folks out there, if there's any of you resellers watching this, don't be, bashful. Everybody can speak up and talk. And that's one of the reasons I fired up early, not just because I'm going to try to get through this and whatnot a little bit early tonight so I can knock my shipping out early, but because I know that resellers are not used to dealing with someone like me that's not, sending an invoice via PayPal, not doing it that way. I don't do that. So here's what happens. Y'all's tracking numbers is sent separately, but the email that you sent me when you made your claim, that email is going to be the one that receives your tracking number via pirate ship. That pirate ship is going to have my name on it, Jeff Crumpler. It might also have my business name on it, JC Stacker or JC Silver and Gold. So you'll just have to know when you get an email from pirate ship that says Blink, and some of y'all are doing the whole goods and service thing on PayPal. I'm fine with that. Know this, even though I'm not giving that to PayPal, I've got your tracking numbers. I use pirate ship. Just like today when I had to send it out to 2 resellers, they had sent me emails about their tracking numbers that I mailed out days ago. Like your tracking is I checked it, sent them the tracking numbers, their packages are almost to them. So I can assure you that same email that you all emailed me off of asking about your tracking numbers is the same email that I pulled up in my pirate ship. So you did receive an email from pirate ship. That is how you're going to get your tracking number from me. It's not going to come on an email from pirate ship. From PayPal. It's not going to be on a PayPal invoice. I will tell you this. There was some slick people in the coin community. They got my Zelle shut down. They thought they'd also be slick and do some fraudulent stuff with PayPal. Here's the beauty of it, you all. I ship you on pirate ship. Even though I'm not sending PayPal the tracking numbers, when you make idiot mistakes and try to report me and I send them the tracking numbers and they can see it was delivered, I suggested to them they should probably shut down their PayPal accounts for making false claims. Hopefully, after I get done talking to some more people on Monday, that can happen. So don't be stupid. Don't think that I'm so ignorant that I haven't got these receipts. And the beautiful thing about Pirate Ship is it's got your email and your address and your name all right in there. All I got to do is click in it, pull it up, and it shows me. So I'm going to dispute that kind of stuff with PayPal. And guess who that's going to make look like an idiot when they see you're making false claims? Just saying. Silver Wishes. People like that, you might want to think twice about that dumb stuff. That worked with Zelle. That ain't going to work with Pirate Ship. I mean, with PayPal and places that all they're going to do is contact me and ask me for a tracking number. And I'm going to give them that tracking number. And I'm going to be pissed because you're making me look it up on Pirate Ship to send it to them. So don't be stupid. Just look at your emails. And don't be stupid and try to report people's PayPals for nonsense or their Zelles or their Cash Apps. It's just ignorant, immature, and foolish. And at the end of the day, it really, yeah. All it does is make me laugh a little bit because that means I know that I'm in your head that much, that you're thinking that much of me, that you're going through all this craziness. And the funny part is, you still ain't stopped me, nor are you going to. All you do is give me more drive by doing dumb stuff. Hey, Miss Jessica. Oh my goodness. Did someone say candy? So, Miss Jessica, I need to find out what kind of candy you're allowed to have and what kind you're not allowed to have. I don't want to be the one that sends you into a diabetic coma. You know what I mean? So, so please let me know, or let Miss MJ Squirrel know in a message. That'd be even better. If you can message Miss MJ and let her know what kind of candy you're allowed to eat via the doctor, then yeah, that's a great idea. You and your kiddos could help me consume some of that awesome Christmassy deliciousness. That's right, Miss Annette. Just don't be stupid, stupid. You know why I'm loving Whatnot so much? Because there is absolutely zero room for nonsense. All the money goes through them, all the tracking numbers go through them. So, yeah, that to me is worth losing, 9 to 10% of whatever sold. I'm willing to lose that every day not to have to deal with these kind of headaches. Meanwhile, YouTube used to be so easy, y'all. Y'all used to just send in your money. We confirmed your payments. We sent you your stuff. What is wrong with people like, oh, I don't know, Silver Selling Machine that receives things from people and then tries to say they didn't? Another fine example of, in that case, Stripe doing their job and not letting that happen because the person had the tracking number. It's the same thing, y'all. Shame on y'all, scandalous people. Try to do that stuff to folks, and then you wonder why. Yeah. Then you wonder why you're stuck with a bunch of people that half of them make their payments, half of them ship out their stuff. No, no good. No good for business. Doesn't matter what. Well, yeah, well, okay. She says sugar-free candy, right, Miss Jessica? So for resellers that are kind of new to the buying from Jeff Crumpler or people on different platforms other than the resale community, y'all please check your emails. I went ahead and looked up your tracking numbers, sent them to you in an email, a responding email to the emails that you sent me. So I also sent you the email that Pirate Ship has that it sent your tracking number to. That is the same email that your claiming email was sent from. So know this, if you send me a claiming email, that email address is what's going to be copied and pasted and put into Pirate Ship. And that's how you're going to receive your tracking number. If you have multiple emails, then I suggest you use the one that you want your tracking number to come to. Because guess what? This guy ain't got time to go through all your emails. I'm copying and pasting, I'm putting it in there, and that's where it's going. And I'm not spending my Sunday afternoon when I'm doing laundry and trying to get life stuff done, tracking down your tracking numbers to email them to you again. That is not my job. My job is done. So check your emails. That's just it. I'm responsible to buy the things, to show you, to sell you, get them in the mail to you. Once you've received that tracking number from pirate ship and it's scanned in at that post. Okay, can y'all hear me now? Now I'm really getting pissed. Miss Annette, please come back and help me. I don't need anyone else to help. I just need Miss Annette to help me. Please, somebody. Y'all can't hear me for real? And I don't even think Miss Annette's in here. Thank you. MJ, please talk. Type something like words. Thumbs up ain't helping me. Y'all done got me freaked out over here. Oh, well, you're fine then, MJ. That's why I ain't counting on you to help me. I really need. Whew, I need YouTube to catch up the speed. Why can't they catch up the white knot to where my chat's actually in live time instead of 10 seconds behind? Well, MJ, I'll be gone by the time you're back. I ain't got time to wait on you, girl. I got a whatnot show to run early. I know you can now, but you couldn't hear me a while ago when everybody else was like, "We can't hear you," and I'm like, "What the hell?" And she says, "I can hear you." So could you hear me a while ago, or was it just them? Because I don't have another thing to listen to myself. Guess who I can hear when I'm up here? Nobody. You know, boy, you guys got blessings. This is why. You know why I'm not running anything right now? Because of this. I just need everybody to get on the same page. Too many chiefs, not enough Indians. That's the problem over here. I need one of y'all to be moderating, which should be Miss Annette because MJ's at work. So if Miss Annette can tell me when she can hear and when she can't, that would be great. Well, see, but I didn't know that, Miss Annette. I couldn't hear you at all. I done said if somebody didn't say something, I was going to even end the stream. So really, I need, yeah, whoever is the head moderator for the night needs to be in charge. I need to be able to communicate with you. So I can't say, okay, Miss Annette is, and then you didn't answer me. And you're not doing it over here. You got no time to do it over here now, Miss Annette. This is not running tonight. This is just sitting up here. So what I do need is for any resellers in here just to speak up and let me know that they heard that conversation at all. Because now MJ's got me thinking that hell nobody heard it, and so does Miss Jessica. I did not just have that whole talk just to hear my fucking head rattle, believe it or not. So please let me know y'all heard that shit. And I still ain't seen nobody else talk in the chat besides the moderators. Meanwhile, they're not the ones that sent claim emails. Again, wanting tracking numbers that they got. I mean, shit, y'all, it can't be that hard. So did y'all hear that? Yeah? No? Maybe. Who knows? Oh my God. Screw YouTube. This is crazy. This delay is not okay. It's not okay that you can't get response out of people that's in here watching. It's just not okay. I've had numerous different people from Whatnot DM me wanting to know about streaming over here, and this is all I can tell them. It is not worth the fucking headache. You are better off on Whatnot, where at least you're sure to get your money and you don't have to worry about people's tracking. It's all done automatically. Your chat's live. You don't have a 10 to 15-second delay for whatever nutty ass reason. And yeah, you can assign one moderator. You can tell who they are. Their chat actually shows up different. It actually helps. And yeah, it's amazing. I'm telling you, it's one of the best selling platforms I've ever been on in my life. So for any of you from Whatnot that's watching this right now, do yourself a favor and just stay over there. YouTube will give you a migraine that will not quit. I promise you. The only way you'll be able to get it to ever figure out how to work right is if there is a team of you splitting up the different freaking things you're going to have to deal with. Because if not, you're going to just literally be nuts with it. Right now, I'm looking at freaking emails I shouldn't even be looking at during my stream. Just hoping somebody answers back any of this shit. Interrupted my whole Sunday. You think they could answer back? Ellen. Miss Ellen. Ellen, I use pirate ship to ship you out. Please check and make sure you got a tracking number from pirate ship. It should come to the email that you used to send the claim. I want to make sure you got yours. How are you doing today, ma'am? Y'all gotta go check out Miss Ellen. I'm telling you, she's gonna be big in the resale community. I'm telling you, hey, this is one thing about over there. They're gonna be quick to accept you because you are a reseller. So you're gonna do good. I got one. It's all good. Okay, there you go. You got yours. Hey, if you could put the word out there to the rest of them that act like they've never got anything from pirate ship before, that they're gonna get tracking numbers from pirate ship, that'd be awesome. What's gonna suck is one day y'all are gonna all have to come to Whatnot to deal with me if people on YouTube can't get their payment crap right and can't figure out how to send the right emails to where when pirate ship sends out their tracking, they can get their tracking numbers. You know what happens on Whatnot? None of this. All that stuff's taken care of for me. I'm telling you, if I'd have known about Whatnot 4 years ago, there would be a very slim chance you would even see me on YouTube. Sheesh. Oh, good Lord. Well, ma'am, you got new channels. Let me see if I can even get over here into YouTube to look at that. So here's going to be my suggestion to you, even though you've got a new channel. I would not start multiple channels over here on YouTube because guess what? Just like right now, I'm not going to turn your new channel blue. I'm only going to leave the one blue. And there's a reason for that. It's because we don't recognize multiple channels. We can't be doing all that. I've got all there's people over here that do that in Desert Rose. It's your business, but I'm telling you, if you start different channels, you're gonna run into the same problem you're having right now with me. And I'm going, really? Do I have to? I'm gonna go over here. Do I sub to the new one too? I thought I already was. Is this not the same channel? It took me to the same channel, man. Oh, see, I'm just more confused than ever. That channel took me to the one that I'm already subbed to. The other one is personal account. Okay. Okay, then we'll turn this one blue. For the rest of y'all, this look, if I make an exception this once, this is me making an exception once. I'm not doing this with all y'all that's got multiple accounts. I'm just not doing it. You're going to have to use one account to bid with, period. That's it. Fiery Angel. Kelly Crawford, how are you doing? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. So there we go. Desert. I think I got that one turned blue too. You might have to type to make sure. Fiery Kelly Crawford in the building. How are you doing, Miss Crawford? Remove the standard. Okay, you're blue on that one too. So coin artist and some of the rest of y'all that have multiple accounts, that's one exception. I'm sorry. No, I'm not gonna do it for y'all. I'm just not. You one account. You know what I mean? You just one account. That's it. It makes it look like you're a troll or you're up to no good when you have multiple different accounts on YouTube and you're in the streams. That's the bottom line. That's the problem that we've had. And just, yeah, I'll only turn one of your channels blue. I understand Desert Rose. I get it. And that was their theory too. Then they just wanted a different name. And there's multiple reasons why people have multiple accounts. But you're going to find on YouTube, like entering giveaways and things, people are going to be really pissy. They find out you're running two accounts. You got to be careful about that. It doesn't matter your reason for it. It just, yeah, they're going to be like, okay, which one are you entering the giveaways in? One or the other. See what I'm saying? They don't. That's why it just ends up being, I would suggest just using one. If what you're going to be is a business on YouTube, use your business account from now on. That would be my suggestion. I wouldn't use my private one. As for me, I only have one account on YouTube, and it's my business and private, and it's my everything. So I don't know. And yeah, that wouldn't be a problem had it not already have been a problem in the past. So I'm just giving you a heads up, Desert. I tend to kind of like you as a new person. I want to see you do well. I think you're going to do well, anyways. You've got yourself in with Mr. Johnny and them, and I think they're going to take care of it. You're going to do well. You'll be okay. So you'll do well. Hey, Culver Prospecting, how you doing tonight? Good to see you. Culver, how many bags of magic did you make up today? How many buckets of that dirt did you go through? Sheesh. Miss Jessica with all the pimping. Miss Jessica, I'm gonna put together some goodies for your next package. You can enjoy some of mom's candy with me. You just can't be having no diabetic coma over. I feel bad then. You got to make sure don't go to the doctor or hospital for at least a week, or else I'm gonna be like, ah, look what I did. I'm just saying, I'm gonna be watching on YouTube. So how's Culvert Prospecting doing tonight? Culvert, one of these days, man, you don't need no pay dirt though. You got all kinds of dirt. He's got his own pay dirt. He goes out and digs up gold every day. One of y'all either need to get interested in pay dirt in the chat, or else I'm going to turn all this gold into the smelter because I'm not into gold nuggets. I'll be honest with you. So if somebody doesn't within the next, I would say month, decide they're interested in, yeah, some pay dirt or some things that these gold can be used for, then yeah, I'm literally going to turn it into the smelter. I got to look at it this way. Gold's went up, I don't know, a few $100s an ounce since I bought it. So either way, I'm going to make money off of it. So it was just an opportunity for those of you that like to pan the dirt to get some gold that way and to have some fun getting it. I'm not a gold panner, y'all. I'm a gold and silver dealer. So so this is the deal. If one of y'all don't buy it, it gets sold to the smelter. So I'm gonna give y'all about a 1 month cap on that ounce and a half of gold that I've got over there that's ready to go in bags before I turn it into an ounce and a half of gold in another form. This seems like a lot of gold just to have sitting there for no reason. I'm not, like I said, I'm not into the gold nuggets and things. I've got some really nice pieces from Z Rich. I've got some gold nuggets from the young man that pans there in Alaska. What's his name? Parker. I bought it from their claim just because I wanted some gold that's labeled and verified that it comes from Parker Williams' claim. So that was awesome. Desert Rose, yeah, they're nuggets, they're flakes actually, and then there's some that's shot. I mixed what was it, 18 karat gold ring and some 999 gold bars, melted them together, dropped them into gold shot. It is somewhere around, I think when we tested it, it was over 98% pure. So they're pretty cool. And then, yeah, then I've got certified gold from, like I said, they're in, you get some gold for sale Culvert all the time, man. Are you kidding me? I was over here selling freaking gold Geigers in the assays for less than $100. Dove Season's the only one that was grabbing any. Y'all, them are selling for over $130. Plus, they're going to charge you $20 shipping. So, Fiery Angels, Kelly Crawford, out of the coin making content due to horrible circumstances. I had to sell all my coins and silver. It was a sad day. Well, Kelly, that doesn't mean that you gotta not be part of coins, right? So, Kelly, you know what? Gold and silver is a store of your value. And yeah, numismatically, we love our, old dates and our coins, but that doesn't mean that we gotta hold on to them forever. If we need the money, then that's when you see the value of them, right? Is whenever whatever came up, you had to cash in. But this is my thing to you: don't give up. You can start again, just like you started before. You know what I mean? If the coins, you don't feel like you can be a part of it because you don't have what other people might be interested in, then guess what? That means all they were interested in was what they could get from you anyways, or what you could give them. And them aren't real friends. Them aren't real people. So if that's the reason why you're moving on, then I can understand that. But remember this, there's some real folks out there that they don't we don't we I'm I don't care that you don't have any more coins right now or that you might not be able to buy any. I appreciate you being in here. Just as, a friend, somebody I've seen throughout the years. So, yeah. If you make some new content, we'll come see that too. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to go right now and make sure I'm subbed to your channel. There you go. You just picked up one new sub. I'm going to ring your bell. So there you go. So now we got that one there. Got you subbed up that way. My bell's all rang. Got my bell all rung. Yeah, see, that's it. And trust me, if they're truly your friends, they're not going to care that you had to do that. If anything, they're going to have a little bit of empathy for you. I feel your pain having to do that. I know. I've had to sell off stuff that I didn't want to sell off just because that's how it is sometimes in life. Probably going to have to sell off more stuff I don't want to just because that's life. Yeah. It's a store of value, y'all. Silver and gold is a store of value. It's something you can put your money into that'll be there later. You know what I mean? Look at it this way. If I hadn't have spent this, what would we say right now? $99 or $100. If I hadn't have spent that on that silver, what would I have wasted it on if I had it in my pocket? I don't know. I seen a real nice Snoop Dogg pajama set today. I'd have probably bought it. You know what I mean? Had I just had the extra cash in my pocket right then, I'd have been like, well, okay, I'll go ahead and buy that. It's on sale for $40 to 20 some. I can get that. I like Snoop Dogg. I like pajamas. I'm that guy. I want to look nice. You know what I mean? So that's what it is. It's that store of value. It says laundry, right? Desert Storm. Well, no, after laundry, I went to the store and there I bumped into the Snoop Dogg pajamas and I was like, heck, but I'm saying, had I just had all my extra cash and cash in my pocket, I would just waste it. You know what I mean? I wouldn't save anything. It would just get spent on daily stuff, right? So that's what silver and gold is. It's a store of value. And sometimes that value goes up, which is what we all hope for. Sometimes that value goes down, which is when we buy it, right? Or if you're like me, you're buying it every day, but you're really happy when you buy it on the dip. Trust me, I'm happy when prices go down a little bit, even though in my head it hurts me because I'm like, man, I just lost money today. But the fact is, what I'm buying that day makes up for the money I lost on days previous. So, my suggestion to you all is if you are in this to be a reseller or to be a seller or a dealer, you have to think like a dealer. I never ran out of product when I was selling drugs, and I will never run out of product as long as I'm selling silver and gold. That's because I am buying product every day, and I source from all around the world, trying to get the very best prices and the very best deals that I can get for you all to pass on to you. Whether or not it's on YouTube, on whatnot, or at my shop, this is what we do. You know what I mean? Oh man, you got to meet Snoop Dogg in person. Now, see, I can say I ain't never got to meet him in person. I've been to a few of his concerts and things, and I ain't never got to meet him in person though. Like just hang out with him. Put in a new hot water heater, some pipe, and a new return unit. Treasure always. Cash going out. Silver is good thing to spend on. That's it. I'm telling you, it's just, and that's anything, any kind of business, but that's literally how I approach the silver and gold business is just with the only business sense I know. And that is I try to go out and source and get the very best product I can get at the very best price I can get it for you. It's just how I've done business all my life. And I've been doing business all of my life. So I just switched from one business to another, thank God. Because, yeah, I think that if I get shot and killed over silver and gold, I'm going to be happier laying there dying than I would be laying there dying over dope. Just ain't as promising. All I ever seen it do is ruin people's lives. I've seen people that invested in silver and gold and it make a difference years later. I see people come in the shop and they're like, man, I really need this. Can you test this? And it's real. And all of a sudden they're like, oh my God. You know what I mean? Oh, wow. Kelly Crawford, that's hilarious. I don't blame him for not returning your money. Oh, man. Who did I just hit? Sorry. I just erased your comment. Sorry, Kelly. I didn't mean to. I was trying to hit this other idiot and I couldn't get. Kelly, come back. I'm so sorry. I can't I can't untime you out. I'm so sorry. Y'all, when I'm on the phone, believe this. This is why I need moderators. And believe this. If you see certain words, you should already be taking down them comments. I know it. Sorry, Kelly. Dang it, man. So, once again, we got a problem with everybody in here having a wrench. And obviously, that account, we probably all know who that is, right? And they ain't never getting a refund from PayPal because they sent to some other account they said that no one even understands. So no one. They just keep creating new accounts. And I'm so sorry, Kelly. Gosh damn it. See? Ah, okay. Now I done time poor Kelly up. All right. Now it's time for me to smoke a joint and try to breathe, and then I'll go fire up whatnot. Shit. I'm so sorry, Kelly. Oh my God. Yeah, well, yeah, I know I'm missing that. You know why? Because I'm on my phone. I shouldn't be the one doing this. I'm about to pull everybody's wrenches again, and we're going to practice this until we can figure out who can moderate, because this ain't going to work. I should be able to sit down my phone and not have to worry about anybody saying something crazy in the chat. I should never have to read this on my screen. If by the time I see it, it is up on my chat screen, then it has went too far. I don't know. I don't know what the hell to do, but yeah. One day we'll get on the same page, I promise all of us. Meanwhile, it's dumb fucks like John McFat or whatnot that messes up the channel. That's truly the idiots that cause the problems. So there you go. Y'all go over there to Silver Paws and you'll be able to see him in effect as America First or by Roger, whichever one he's going by at that time. So, yeah. Dummies. Stray dummies. Sorry, Kelly. Oh, hell. Right, Miss Annette? Keywords for mods to remove your comments on this channel would be PayPal won't refund me because guess what? The reason it won't is because you're part of the problem and not part of the solution. And you've been turned in as part of the problem and not part of the solution. So hopefully they, you know, figure out what the problem is and they can one day get it resolved. But that's for you to take up with PayPal, John McFat, because, well, you didn't ever send me any money. You sent it to that other account and then you played dumb about it. If you even sent it to the other account, I think you're just playing games. So that's how that is. And those are the kind of games you don't have to put up with on whatnot. I promise you. And when I blocked Reggie, that, yeah, Raj King, whatever the hell his name is, whenever I blocked him over on whatnot, that was it. End of story. I just blocked him, wrote them a note, told him, look, I have problems with him off of another platform and I don't want him in my stream no more. And he will no longer even be able to watch my stream. So please do come over to Whatnot with your bullshit so I can block you permanently over there and take you out of my life. Meanwhile, here on YouTube, this is the headache you have to put up with. So good luck to you in the future there, Desert Rose. God bless you. You won't have to put up with as much of it in the resale community. Coin community is rapid with it. And unfortunately, I tried to bleed over into both. A lot of them followed over there. So God bless you. If they say they're part of the coin community, have a very strong guard up. That's all I can tell you. And you want to recruit and probably hire you a mod like Miss Jennifer that is very good, that can take care of this bullshit before it creates a problem on your channel. Because, yeah, eventually you're going to ruffle one of them's feathers, and this is what's going to happen. So you definitely might want to get a hold of Miss Jennifer from the resale community. She is a very good mod. And not that Miss Annette isn't, but I'm telling you, you're going to need someone good if you plan on selling on your channel. Because if not, that's what's going to happen. Unfortunately, I don't sell enough on here anymore to pay mods. I used to, but I don't make any money on here. So I can't pay a mod full time to do it. So I'm blessed that Miss Annette and different ones try to help out and do it. But I'm telling you, as a professional seller, if you're going to be selling on here, you're going to want to get a hold of Miss Jennifer or somebody over there that can help keep your channel straight away from nonsense for fact. Mr. John Francis in the building. How are you doing? That's Miss Kayla fan number one's dad. Appreciate you, sir. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, and how are you doing? Speaking of which, Mr. John Francis, he's a heck of a mod. YouTube, give me my money. Well, oh, Miss Annette, you just got to delete them. Don't hide them. Well, John, see what you did now. YouTube ain't got nothing to do with it. You have everything to do with it over here, not YouTube. If you don't send your money to the right email address, guess what? Ain't no one can help you. If you refuse to send an email to me so that we can get it straightened out, still can't no one help you. It's just you making noise. Right, Mr. John Francis? Tell him. It's just them making noise. They're just interrupting things. You can find Mr. John Francis over there modding for a guy named Mobile Coins. Mobile Coins does coin roll hunts. Really good guy. He's got small auctions he does as well. Poor guy. Yeah, I can't even see this. Well, we can't see you no more, sir. You're gone. You went bye bye. Dumb trolls, right, Miss Jennifer? Speaking of Miss Jennifer Hayes, you have a really nice lady that's in the chat that is a reseller that is going to be starting in the reseller community. I just told her that she might want to get in touch with you. I just stopped, but just to say hi. Well, it's good to see you, Mr. John. I hope you're doing well. Big hugs to you and the family. I can only speak on myself, but I had zero issues with my order or any. Well, thank you, Desert. I appreciate you. Desert, the problem is that these people, they set up fake PayPals to look like mine to suck people's money away, and people don't send to the right PayPal, or at least they said they didn't, but they ain't never sent me no evidence that they sent to the wrong one. So I don't know that they sent to any of them. I think they just jumped on the bandwagon with I sent to the wrong one, thinking that I was going to send them something that they ain't paid for. I have no idea. Good evening, Mr. Dove Season. I hope you have an awesome evening too, Mr. John Francis. Mr. John Francis, I don't know if you're familiar with an app called Drip. I mean, Whatnot, my bad, or Drip, but Whatnot. I'm about to be on Whatnot here in a few minutes, but my channel on Whatnot is JC Silver and Gold. How is Dove Season doing tonight? Yeah, just don't bid. That'd be simple, right, Desert? I would think that would be the easiest thing in the world. Meanwhile, if they ain't blue, guess what? They ain't never connected to the PayPal, so they shouldn't be bidding. They can't be doing things like that. Y'all can't bid in here if you're not blue, because I don't know if you're hooked up to the right PayPal, because we've had issues. I've known Mr. John Francis for years, but I would have to have him make sure. Oh my goodness, this guy is awesome. Well, there you go, John Boy. Now you got yourself blocked. You see, no one owes you any Silver Eagles. You owe me some. You had me hold that shit for a week and a half, so I want interest on $148. My interest is 20%, so how much do you owe me at this point? Had the kids over for dinner. Nice. Meet the new grandpa. What? That is awesome, Dove Season. Well, Miss Jennifer, that account has been made up by, yeah, I'm going to assume that that account was made up by that Irish coffee, which just happens to have the same IP address as America First, which just happens to have the same IP address as Reggie Silver King on Whatnot, which happens to be Reggie whatever over on YouTube. Hangs out on Pause's channel. Yeah. So, whichever name you want to put them with, which is a good reason not to create different YouTube names for yourself, because guess what? We will figure it out, especially if you're a pain in my ass and I have to track your IP addresses. So, yeah, it is 3-in-1, same person. Well, 4-in-1 now. Now they're also Fat Boy John Mick, whatever. So go figure, right? All the same individual. Wasn't even smart enough to have different shipping addresses once I looked them up on Pirate Ship either. Just absolutely bright. It's amazing, Desert. Hey, you know what's cool though? Is that I'm renting that much space in their head, that they take that much time every day. They think about me that much. So, I appreciate y'all's thoughts. That's amazing. You're wonderful. You make me smile. Like, it does tickle me a little bit. I even had some emails from one of them. And I'm not even going to go into what they were, but I thought, man alive, y'all are amazing. Yeah, Firefly was an accident. I didn't mean to. We didn't mean to hit them. Nah, they're a good person. They accidentally got timed out. Hopefully, they're not hid. Hopefully, they're just timed out. Miss Annette, can you untime them out or unhide them? Because I can't do anything when you do. Maybe MJ can or somebody can. I don't know. Ah, God bless him. I'm so sorry. See, that's what I get to say all the time is I'm sorry. I don't know, yeah. I'm sorry. Don't even know why. So, I'm tired of saying sorry all the time. Look here. I didn't even put the YouTube logo on the new sticker. And it's a remake of an old sticker, right? There you go. That's how tired I'm getting of YouTube, y'all. Okay, here we go. There's the new sticker. Look, it's square and in a picture frame. I don't think any of y'all have got the picture framed one of these. Pretty sure being I just had this made for the first time. So, so those will be the new ones that's going in the packages along with the packages to whatnot. Speaking of whatnot, your packages from Friday will go out with the ones tonight. You'll get shipped out tomorrow morning along with YouTube. Y'all that have not got tracking numbers yet from YouTube, your packages are all sealed up. All you're waiting on is for me to print out the labels, which I will do later on tonight. So tonight, between now and sunrise, you will all get tracking numbers and whatnot. Yours will all be sealed up from tonight and Friday night, and you will go out tomorrow morning. Not just wish I could time out people in the real world, not just chat, right? I don't know. I wouldn't. That might be not good. You might have a whole world just everything standing still half the time. I don't know. Though season says I love getting crumpler packages. They're timed out for a time. Well, they'll be okay till tomorrow, I guess. See there, Desert, you're already ahead of me, and I've been on here for almost 4 years, and I just don't know. I'm not computer technical savvy type person. I'm telling you. The only time I'm really good at tracking things or figuring I can track people. I used to make a living at doing it. So these idiots that tried to troll and they really piss me off, all I do is figure out who they really are. And yeah, I don't know. I've been a mod for years. I know some of the secrets. There you go. See, I don't know. I modded while I was learning how to sell on here, but I've always been a seller from the time I started. Well, AMJ, I mean, I could have told you that when the sun went down, it was going to get a little colder because right now it's all of 33 degrees. So I'm assuming that lightweight jacket might not be keeping you warm on your smoke break at work. Ah, or you could always, it might be a sign from God. Now might be a good time to quit smoking cigarettes. Just saying. Yeah, I know. I accidentally timed her out, but I can't undo the timeout. Ah, oh my goodness. Yeah. Facebook. I don't even know anything about that. I mean, if you were on there, this will be a breeze for you. You'll do good. You'll do good anyways. Mr. Johnny's a good guy. You've already got in touch with him. I mean, when it comes to the resale community, he's somebody you want to have on your side. You want to get to know him. He is a really good guy. And he's helped me out with things personally. I just, I'm somebody that's different, right? So I'm respectful in a whole different manner. Like I know that he is friends with an ex of mine, and out of respect of that, I I I don't go to Mr. Johnny for help. I would, I respect that boundary. I just yeah. But he is a really good guy, and I think he'll be able to help you a lot in the resale community and with helping getting your name out there and helping get some good people in your auctions and things. I think he could really help you with that. And I think you'll do great. And I'll have to support you from a distance because I don't want my luggage to slow you down. I think you're going to do really good. But I'll help you in any way I can from a distance because you don't, like I said, you don't want my luggage with you. You want to do good. I'll help you with inventory or anything like that. I don't mind at all. But you probably want to keep that between me and you, even though I just now said that out loud, because that won't make you friends either, because I won't deal with some of them. I'm a unicorn with luggage. There you go. And Miss Jennifer is one of the best mods I know over in the resale community. So Miss Jennifer, Desert Rose is, well, Miss Jennifer, it's not how it felt, and I don't know. I just learned how I've learned how to stay in my lane. You know what I mean? I'm big enough, need shiny things. That's it. Well, we can keep you gumming in shiny things, that's for sure. Miss Jennifer, I'll tell you what, Miss Desert Rose right there, I think she's going to be doing big things in the resale community. And I'm telling you, Desert Rose right there, Miss Jennifer Hayes, she is one of the best mods in the resale community. Well, Miss Jennifer, that's, you know what, God bless you. But it doesn't matter. I It doesn't matter. I try to go in just to be nice and even say hi. And if I say hi, that person pops up right in the chat. It never fails. So I just stay away. It'd be like me wearing all blue into a blood neighborhood trying to buy dope and just wouldn't go well. Like I said, that's how I was raised to live, and that's how I live. So it's just not my neighborhood. I know, Miss Jennifer, and I don't know how you handle that because it makes me want to break my computer screen. You know what I mean? It makes me want to break my computer screen for you when I see it happening. I'm just not that guy, man. Y'all, I ain't got no filter like that. God didn't put a thing on my mouth to know when not to, you know what I mean? I see it and it makes my blood boil and shit's going to come out my mouth that ain't right. So I just stay in my lane. But I think that it is a really good community and they are very, very hospitable when you're new. And like I said, you don't want to you don't want to get on the wrong side of some of them because I guarantee the rest of them are going to shy away from you like you done got leprosy. You know, so that's all I can say. You gotta be just be you. You'll do great. Miss Annette says block them. Yeah. Hey, I'll tell you what, I'm so paranoid about it, Ellen. When you come into my chat, your name was almost wrong for even me getting to meet you at first. I swear to God, I contacted people and was like, I don't know about this person. I even said your name out loud, and my partner at work looked at me like, who in the hell are you talking to online right now? Your name is way too close to another one. It did. It had me looking. I'll be on. I mean, I'm honest. I'm this guy. I looked up all your stuff right away because I was like, oh my God, really? Are we going to play this game today? Is this where we're at right now? You know what I mean? Seriously. I was like, oh, sweet Jesus. But at the end of the day, that's your name, so couldn't have helped that, right? Crazy coincidence. Oh, Ellen, trust me, I already know. Like I said, the one thing I'm good at is tracking down people. So I know my mind has been cleared of that worry. But I'm saying it first, I was just it is already sealed, Dove. You got a new package started from what you picked up yesterday. I believe you picked up something yesterday. It was sealed the day before yesterday. Y'all's packages was already sealed. I just hadn't made up your labels yet. And Ella, the one time I seen you live, I couldn't go into your chat because I didn't want to make a scene with folks there that was there. So see, that makes it hard, don't it? Other than that, I haven't been able to catch you live. Every time I've just got to catch replays, but that's just who I am. If I see them folks, I just won't go into the chat. And it's not because of you. It's because I know how to stay in my lane. You know what I mean? You're welcome, Dev. But your new item from I believe it was yesterday, that started you a new wallet. I've already got you all sealed up and you're already weighed up. Well, Miss Desert, I think most people can tell you I'm pretty respectful in the chat. Now, I have been told that there was someone that used my emoji and had created an account. You know how these trolls are, and had went into some of the channels that I won't go into just to cause grief. And I'm assuming those cats probably know for sure it wasn't me too, because I hope they blocked the person and well, then it'll show up that it's not my account. But I wouldn't go to their chats, so they don't have to worry about me being in there. You know what I mean? But I just, yeah. And they're some of them are really good people, but I just know that they're other people's people. So I just stay away. Yeah, I think I'm a pretty decent guy unless you steal from me or worse yet, steal from one of my people. I get more offended over people stealing from my people or ripping people off than I do stealing from me. Because I believe that God reimbursed me every time somebody tries to screw me over. Somehow he's kept my head above water. But I don't like seeing people steal from other folks that some of which are living on their disability. You know what I mean? They ain't got no other income. How do you steal from these folks? I just don't understand it. It's like someone stealing from my grandma. You know what I mean? If she was alive, God bless her. Yeah, I'd have gutted someone. So yeah, I hold the same thing here. I don't like it. I don't like it, and I get in rants about it, and I get real pissed off over it because it ain't right. And these people deserve to be able to trust that when they send you money, that they're going to get items. And yeah, and they got to be able to trust that when they send you money to your account, that you send them items. You know what I mean? And I, yeah, I just life talk. All are welcome. There you go. Hey, and that's even better if your husband gets involved in it because I like chats where the husband and wife are both involved in the talk. You know what I mean? or in the streams, it just adds a whole, makes it feel more like a family thing, right? Like, hey, I don't feel like I'm just talking to some dude's wife. I'm talking to the wife of a husband that's there, following things. And I'm somebody that's very, I don't know. YouTube definitely got me better at talking to people, especially like as far as social media. I don't do that. I don't do Facebook. I call it Fedbook because I had an ex that decided to upload videos of me putting together automatic weapons. And it's one of the reasons the feds indicted me. And I lost several years of my life because of that. So you will not find me on Facebook. The only Facebook there is of me, I don't even know the password to get into. I'm pretty sure the feds has got it locked up to where I can't. But you can go on to it and you can look at photos of me with automatic weapons and ski mask on, and that'll tell you about how I used to be. And look at those photos and think, is that a guy I really want to steal from? I don't know. But I don't sell drugs or automatic weapons anymore. I done did my time. What I do now is I sell silver and gold, which makes some people very giddy. Like this young lady today that recognized me and met me at Walmart that about fell over herself. She's YouTube is funny, man. You know what I mean? They see her, they hear you on here, they see me around here, and they see my sticker, they see my logo in places in Oklahoma City. All of a sudden, they think you're a celebrity. They don't know that you've only got 16 people watching you on a Sunday night. And God bless, one of them's probably her. Young lady, I appreciate your help with helping me find the right security cameras. God bless you if you're watching. Thank you so much. And don't worry, I don't bite. Even though I sell silver and gold, I'm just like everybody else, I promise. I am not a millionaire. I'm just a guy that goes out and sources things to resell. By the way, I also source pallets. I do have a whole pallet worth of pallet goods in here, by the way, y'all. That one of these days I'm gonna have to have another resale auction, and we're gonna need to sell some of this stuff. It ain't going no, it's doing no good in my living room. Believe that. Oh, Furry Plant says it's just me. How you doing, Furry? Are you warmed up? Is the question. I wear my shiny hot everywhere. There you go. Dove season. Speaking of shiny hot, Gregory Freeman picked up my Cuban chain that both you and what's his name? Yeah, the one that I wore all the time. Oh man, what was the other guy's name that was wanting to bid against you on it? Could never get you two in a chat together, and then when I did, it was quiet time. But I took it to the shop. I told y'all, and this is the way I am too. Desert. I'm a man of my word, so I told everybody, I was like, I'm going to show you all this again. Neither one of them bid on it. They were both in the auction at the same time. Let's go, Brandon. That's who it was. Let's go, Brandon. It did find a good home, and it found a good home with Mr. Gregory Freeman. So I'm glad it found a good home. But I did what I said I was going to do. I told you, I was like, look, I'm going to melt this thing. I took it to the shop for its last little viewing, and then it sold. Thank goodness, because it was almost going to make me sad, but I had wore it for its time that I needed it, so I got my money's worth out of it. I'd have melted it and got my silver value out of it, which has went up since then. So either way, I just wanted to sell it so I could put money towards the new Cuban that I bought that cost me way more than the old one. I upgraded from a 1 ounce to a 2.5 ounce. Plus, I had it made in New York. I didn't have it made. An actual artist from TV had it made, and a jewelry maker in New York had it available and was like, hey, it's amazing how you can meet these folks. Sometimes on YouTube, you meet really great people. And yeah, I met a really great one in New York, and he hit me up and was like, hey, You said you like Cubans. I've got one right here that I'm not allowed to tell you what artist it was that had it custom made, but they did not go ahead and pick it up. And yeah, it makes a real nice piece. 2.5 ounce, nice Cuban. Anything you want to take a hammer to before you do it? I know that now, Miss Desert. I will definitely, trust me, I will. And this is the thing with me though. I'm terrible at taking photos and sending y'all. If I was good at that, I would post on eBay all the time. My partner Dobbs at the shop, he really wants me to be able to post on eBay. It would help out the shop if we could post on eBay more, but neither one of us like doing it. And I'm an idiot. I take photos with the phone. I don't know where they go. I don't know if they attached right. I'm telling you, I'm that kind of stupid. I didn't grow up with phones or technology like this, y'all. I was stuck away in prison all through my teenage years, mostly, all the way through being a young adult. I did not learn this stuff. I had to learn it very. You like money? Yeah, you gonna start making your site. Well, there's already a site. We've already got a site. I just don't know. Learn to like a listing. Well, Miss Jennifer, you know what would make more sense to me? How about if I just paid one of you awesome folks that's good at listing stuff? I would do that. I will pay someone just to list shit for me. If there is anyone in the Oklahoma City area that's needing a part-time job, I've already said this, I will hire you. You can come to the shop and list things. You can list things for me. I'll tell you what I'm better at doing. Desert, I can do this. I've done this for other people too. I can fire up a private stream once I've figured out how to be able to do things like that, and I can send it to you. And I've done private auctions here on YouTube for different ones in the resale community, and it makes it to where I can just bring it out here in front of the camera and just show you instead of me having to do all that. You know what I mean? So we'd have to figure out a time that you've got like an hour, that I've got like an hour, and then I could send out an invite to you and a couple of other folks that like to buy in bulk from the resale community. And I've been doing that. I have Zoom as well. Hey, I'll tell you what, what is up with this? I used to have an app called Duo. Now it went to something else called something else. So now I don't know what the heck. It's changed. Now I think it's called Meet. So I've used that one a few times. I've never done the Zoom thing. I don't know how to do that. I think I've done it with my doctor a few times when I was, yeah, Meet is what it's called now. No clue. Well, it's a free app, but see, this is the thing. All of that's done with phone numbers and things. And ah, oh, speaking of which, Desert Rose, I'm gonna say this to you right now, and I hope you ain't sent it to everybody. I want you to be aware of this. Whenever you sent me your email, you need to disconnect your private phone number. It's connected to your emails when you emailed me on that one and on the second one. Your private home phone number is coming across on your emails and connected. Please disconnect that. You do not want some of these folks getting your home phone number. You do not want them having your private line just because you've got people out there. But when you sent me the email, your private number is attached to it. Just an FYI. I don't want you to send that out to anybody else that way. Please. If you're going to be selling on here, please change that. Check your email thing. It does that sometimes with people they already got programmed into their PayPal and to their other things. But not everybody's like me. You don't want everybody to have that. Just an FYI, and it just clicked in my head that I meant to mention that to you yesterday, but I don't think I seen you in the chat. So just for future reference, if you look at the emails that you sent me, your private phone number's on there. And no, I won't give it to anybody else. promise I put that on my skin. I would never do that, but yes, personal security is of the utmost importance because look at what they've done with my PayPal trying to mimic it. So they're already going to try that nonsense when they see your payment methods. That don't give them that. Don't give them that. Okay. Okay, I got you. I appreciate you. I didn't know. I thought, oh my God, if that come across on there, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for letting me know. I was kind of in a, yeah. And then I'd forgot to mention it. And then I felt like dirt just now because I forgot to mention it. So don't worry, I will not share that number with anyone. And chances are I've probably already deleted the email. I'm really, that's one of them things I'm really offish about numbers and communicating like that because then that leads to accusations and that leads to, you know what I mean? And I wouldn't want that for you. You're a married woman. I'm telling you, people on here are sloppy, ma'am, real sloppy. So, uh, I've just learned how to distance myself, I guess you would say. Yeah, you ain't got anything. You ain't got enough room to put anything else on your skin. He's all I. Uh, oh my goodness. Nope, my back's still clean. The only thing I got on my back is my daughter Tish's name on my shoulder, and it's so rough. It's like faded away. Got no ink on there, so it's clean. I can give as much of that to y'all as you need. All right. So, resellers, please make sure you check your emails from Pirate Ship. It's going to come through. I don't know what that looks like because I've never pirate shipped to myself, but it'll be there. Techno hobby. I'm a techno hobby. My community cameras. No smart anything in this house. No cell phones, cars. Too old. That is awesome. That is awesome. No, that's not weird. You're safe. And that's, hey, I'll tell you this. That was one of the problems I was finding with my security cameras. I didn't want just Wi Fi. I need them to be hardwired into a system that's recording to where if someone knocked out my power or my Wi Fi, I can still see who's in my place. You know what I mean? So I'm down with that. I think that all this smart stuff's terrible. That's why I don't have a smart TV or any of that stuff in the house. I do in Missouri, and they're in Missouri. They're not here with me because, well, I was smarter than that. I don't need things that's going to be thinking for me all the time. My new printer thinks it's smart and it does all kinds of weird stuff on its own. It's scary sometimes. Thinks it's over there and makes noise, acts like it's hiccuping. I don't know. I'm waiting for it to spit paper out. It's just weird. MJ says it's over there thinking. It's gathering information. Ah, it freaks me out. She's convinced me. It's probably it's probably gathering up information. Anything I say in the living room, it's going to put out on a piece of paper one day. Grimlines, that's it. Gremlins. I can see and hear people coming for over a mile away. Oh my goodness, it sounds like me in Missouri. That's the way I was there. Life is good in the desert. There you go. Yeah, see, MJ will tell you, man. She's my roommate. She witnessed it. The weird thing. Hey, ball goat started making noises, MJ. I thought it was printing paper again. Nothing. It had another thought. I don't know what it was thinking. Kelly Crawford, I'm so sorry. I have fat fingers, and we had a troll acting stupid, and I accidentally timed you out. I'm so sorry. I apologize. I know, and I'm so sorry for that. I hope you forgive me. MJ, you got a customer. The last printer got thrown against the wall. Oops. Oh, Desert, you should have seen me the other night. Ask everybody. I was on here about to throw this one through the wall. And it's a new printer. The thing is bigger than my whole computer system. I don't know. It didn't want to act right. I was like, holy cow. Oh, speaking of cool things that I like about YouTube, y'all, if you go to my community page, I know sometimes everything in there is not for everybody, but I posted something in there. It's called the Second Amendment Bible. Y'all, go over there and go get you a copy. They will send you a copy for free. You need that. It's going to tell you things about your Second Amendment that they've tried to hide from you, but you need that. Okay, so do me a favor, go over there and look in the old community tab. Click on it. You're going to see it. It's going to be the Second Amendment Bible. Boom. Click on that deal. I'm telling you, you're going to want to see what it has to say. No, never. I will never own an HP again. Well, I'm on an HP right now. I'm on a Dell HP, and I got an HP printer. What does that mean? You're welcome, Dove Season. I think that's important information for all y'all. Oh, I appreciate you, Kelly. I'm so sorry, Miss Crawford. Oh my gosh. Yes, we got rid of it for now. She says, got rid of it. Oh my goodness. She says, get rid of it. They are full of gremlins. You know what I do though? I turn it off and I erase everything. And I did that earlier and it wouldn't let me back in. It didn't recognize my fingerprints. Then I had to panic again, but I had a heart attack, closed it up, restarted it a couple of times, and then finally it recognized my thumbprint. Because I have thumbprint and I have two fingers that you have to use for my getting in my computer. You have to have my thumb and you have to have my pointer finger. If you ain't got both of those fingers, you can't get into my computer. Unless you're going to pay someone, like if the FBI was to pay someone, they could probably break into it. But other than that, you ain't getting in it. Including myself, it wouldn't let me in it a while ago and it wouldn't recognize my fingers. I was like, ah. So now y'all know if you try to get my stuff, if you're really wanting in all my goodies, you're going to have to take both of my hands because you're going to need both of them. And I'm not going to tell you which thumb and which finger on which hand, but you're going to need both of them. And yeah, it's going to be messy. You're most likely Spike. They make life interesting, Kelly says. Sometimes they give me a headache and anxiety. Only because I'm trying to go forward and they make it so hard to go forward and for me to leave the past behind me. I'm trying to do that with YouTube. You know what I mean? Go forward, leave the trashy past of YouTube behind me and just go forward and just try to go forward. And they just won't, they don't let it go easy, do they? That's okay. We just got to know that they're spending a lot of time thinking about me. If I was a woman, I would probably go file restraining orders and things against them. I thought about that the other day. And if it was the other way around, I'm pretty sure that, yeah, everybody else would tell me, go file restraining orders against them and go to court. But I'm not a woman, so I'm not going to do that. But wow, pretty sure that they're probably breaking some laws with the emails and things they're sending and some other stuff. Pretty sure that entitles stalking and some more shit. So I would suggest if they do that to one of you ladies, you go ahead and just file restraining orders on them. You know what I mean? That will get their YouTube account shut down and anything else they attach to that IP address and some more stuff. Because I looked into it, but I'm not a woman, so I'm not going to fight them about that. But for all you ladies, you should probably do that. If you start getting those kind of problems, just, yeah. Every window has 3-inch mesh. Oh my goodness. My dog would destroy them. That's it. Won't use face recognition on my fingerprint. I did just because I didn't want other people to be able to get my stuff. And I take this laptop to coin shows and other places with me. And I thought, okay, what if something was to ever happen and I was to lose it? I do not want anybody else to be able to get into it because I would have to like literally start shutting down accounts and switching things around right then. It would be a bad thing if they was to get into this computer, at least for me. It would mess up all my everything. So that's why I do it. And I know, and it's terrible because it's like I told MJ, if anything ever happened to me, she would not be able to get into this. What not in 14 minutes? Thank you, missing that. All right, all you awesome folks, come over and check us out on Whatnot. It's JC Silver and Gold. I got to get off here so I can get over there and get set up for the auction. I'm already set up for it, but this way I get a breather in between. Fight it tooth and nail. I got you. Well, this is it. I don't blame you, but unfortunately for this guy, the feds already got my retinas and they done got my, DNA and my everything else. So pretty sure I don't have to worry about any of that. They already know who I am inside and out. So doing it on my computer is just something for me, right? Although I got an iPhone and it keeps wanting me to show it my face and I won't. So I don't. That thing freaks me out, y'all. Every time I click on it, it says, "Let me see your face." I don't know. I don't know. It's got to be a new iPhone thing, right? Because I won't show it my face. It keeps really wanting to see my face for the rest of me setting it up. There you go. We're going to dream of shiny things. Love it. All right, y'all. Come check us out on Whatnot. Thank you, Furry Plants and Coins. Has dropped it right there in the chat. Thank you so much. Come over there. Check us out on Whatnot. We'll be over there here in about 15 minutes, y'all. Remember this, God loves each and every one of you all, and I appreciate the heck out of yous because of you is the reason I'm still here. If it wasn't for you all in here, kind-hearted, good people, then look for the setting on your phone. Okay, well, see, someone have to talk me through all that. Thank you, Miss Jennifer, for dropping the links for Whatnot. Always, I appreciate you. Y'all, hands down hands down, all of y'all are the best crowd in YouTube right now. We got 13 of the most awesome folks in the world in here. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. God loves each and every one of y'all. Believe that. Loves you with everything he's got. So remember this. All right, we'll see you in YouTube land. I understand. All you got to do, y'all, is just talk to him. You know what? He just wants you to love him back. So that's all you got to do. Simple little prayer. Just ask him to forgive you of your sins. I promise you, none of your sins can be half as big as my smallest one. So he's going to forgive you. Know that. So lean on that. Remember that. And know this. I appreciate the heck out of you. I want to see y'all over here in the next one. Hope to see some of y'all over there and whatnot. And until we meet again, I want y'all to remember to keep your heads up, your feet down. Keep reaching for those stars. Keep stacking this silver, y'all. Thank y'all so much. God bless you. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Jeff Crumpler, aka JC Stacker, would like to say thank you to all of you for hanging out with us. Always remember to keep your heads up, keep your feet down, keep reaching for the star, keep stacking the silver and gold.